Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Geiger, and back here today with another collection video. We're going to be doing the DVD collection. I'm going to do the Blu-rays separate in a separate video. I've got some more stuff coming this week. Just waiting on two more Blu-ray bundles to come. I want some more bundles. So there'll be about 20 or 30 so more Blu-rays coming this week, and I've got a few extra little DVDs and one game to show off in a mail day video. Hopefully they should be here by Saturday latest, but we're going to just go straight into the DVD collection, and they aren't in any particular order. Most here is horror stuff, and I do love my horrors, so there is some continuity, but we're going to go straight into it. First up, we have The Devil's Rejects. Really enjoy this movie. Very dark movie. Very gruesome and dark overtone. Of course, it's the sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses. And you know, Rob Zombie loves to make very dark and twisted movies. Really enjoyed this one. Then we have Sinister 2. I don't think I've ever actually watched Sinister 2. The first one was okay. I can't remember if I've seen the second one. I think I might have. Then we have Smiley. I believe this is a movie that has like YouTubers in it. I could be wrong. I think there are some like YouTubers in it. Shane Dawson, yeah, he's a YouTuber. Toby Turner, Tobuscus. Yeah, so this is kind of one of them weird YouTuber style movies. Then we have Jigsaw. I've recently sold off my Saw movies, and I've got them all on Blu-ray now, apart from Jigsaw. I'll probably get rid of this one and try and get the 4K version or the Blu-ray version. I enjoyed this movie, but the ending was awful. The ending to this movie, you know, Saw movies do those twisted twist endings, but the ending to this was just so bad. I knew it was coming as well, but the way they did it was just awful. I'm looking forward to watching Spiral. Spiral looks kind of interesting, sort of a different tone to it. Gonna have to rewatch the Saw movies. And we have Deadly Spawn. This is a really weird movie, I hear. Very weird style of horror movie. And like I said, you know, not everything is on Blu-ray. Some of these are on Blu-ray, like Devil's Rejects. I know it's definitely on Blu-ray and that, so some of these DVDs will probably be upgraded in the future. Then we have The Eye. I might have seen this film, but I can't remember if I have. Supernatural film, Jessica Alba. We have The Purge election year. I couldn't really get into the later Purge movies. I enjoyed the first one, but the other one, the later ones were just meh. They were meh. Then we have The Devil's Chair. Awful movie. Absolutely hated this movie. It's got an interesting concept, but the guy in this movie just swears so much. It's a British movie from what I remember. Just swears so much, and it's just, I don't know, man. It was just really awful. Then we still have the sealed version of the Wolfman Legacy Collection. It's the Universal movies with all 6 Wolfman movies. Have to watch these. I like these Universal collections, the Legacy collections. Need to get the Mummy one. Then we have You're Next. I enjoyed this movie. It reminded me of like The Purge, the first Purge movie. Not the first Purge, but the first Purge movie in the series. I enjoyed this one. A very brutal movie. I enjoyed it. And we have The Bogeyman. I don't think I've seen this movie, but it's from the creators of the Grudge. Then we have the 4 Wrong Turn movies. Wrong Turn 1, 2, 3, and 4. I actually haven't watched the Wrong Turn movies. Definitely gonna have to watch them at some point. I've heard good things about these movies. They're sort of over the top violent movies. This was in a bigger box set, but these are nice and thin. So yeah, the 4 movies, I haven't seen any of them yet. We have 28 Days Later. I don't remember. I've seen parts of this movie. I haven't watched it all the way through. But it's a kind of a cool infected zombie style movie. Then we have the first Purge. I don't know if I've ever actually watched this one. I think I might have. But yeah, sort of, what would you do if anything was legal for a night? Then we have the original Halloween. I want to get the Halloween box set, but it's still quite expensive. It's like £70 used for all 6 Halloween movies. Not include all 6 or 7 Halloween movies, not including the Rob Zombie and the 2018. But the original is a classic. Love this movie. It is a bit slow by today's standard, but for what it was at the time, it was excellent. We have Blood Simple. I've heard good things about this movie. I've yet to watch it though. Sort of horror thriller movie. I've heard good things about it. It's from the creators of The Big Lebowski, the Coen brothers. Then we have a double pack here. Cave Girl and The Witchcraft 2. I'm not entirely sure what kind of movies these are. I think these are sort of like adult exploitation movies. I could be wrong. Weird ones there. We have the original Stephen King It. This DVD is so misleading. It's a double-sided disc, but there is nothing on this side to say that it's a double-sided disc. It doesn't say anywhere on the actual case that it's a double-sided disc. So you watch it and then it just sort of cuts off, because originally it was a mini-series, so 2 parts. But you watch it and then it just ends abruptly, and then you're like, was that the ending? Unless you know that, you know, just be aware that if you have this version, it is a double-sided 2-part disc. But at the time, I didn't know that. Then we have I Spit in Your Grave 1 and 2, the sort of remakes. A bit annoyed with this one because it don't have no subtitles, but I yet to watch them. Then we have Baba Yaga. Got to cover up a little bit of the side. This was the reversed sleeve cover because it was less thing. One of the Shameless movies, of course. You know, banned movies. And we have a triple box set with Skew, House of Bones and Underground. I like getting these triple sets and the quadruple sets because, you know, you get a good set of, you know, 3 movies there. We have a still sealed copy of The Hostel, parts 1, 2 and 3. I've seen the first one. I think I've seen the second one, and I'm not sure if I've seen the third one. I do like these movies. They're basically about people that get kidnapped, and there's like these group of people that like kidnap people and torture them for money and stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of like the Red Room stuff you hear about on the deep web. But I enjoyed the first one. I don't really remember much of the second one, but I'll have to rewatch them. I enjoyed them. 28 Weeks Later, I did watch this one. It was okay. I don't know if I enjoyed the I don't know which one's better. A lot of people say the first one is better. We have House of a Thousand Corpses, the classic Rob Zombie horror movie. I enjoyed this movie, really enjoyed it. I think The Devil's Rejects is better though. Then we have the Underworld trilogy here. Underworld, Rise of the Lycans and Evolution. I am not sure what order they go in. I remember playing the game, really enjoying the PS2 game. I've yet to watch the movies. I believe there's 5 now. Could be wrong, there might be 4 or 5. We have the other Legacy collections. We have the Dracula one, the Bela Lugosi Dracula. Got 5 movies on here. And the Frankenstein one. These are still sealed. At the moment, I need to watch them. And this one comes with 7 films. The classic Universal movies. Can't get better than that. Cradle of Fear. 2-hour Gorefest version. Looks very gory and satanic. My kind of film. And we have Creep. This is the rental version. But it does come with some special features. I believe there is a Arrow version of this as well. I could be wrong. We have Cloverfield. I haven't seen this movie, but I know it's like a... it's basically like a Godzilla-style movie, but done in the sort of independent camera style. The classic Jacob's Ladder, one of the early psychological thriller movies. Haven't watched this, but I've heard great things about it. Then we have Paranormal Entity 1. I did like the original, this one. This one was okay. Just, you know, those paranormal movies. I do like some of the paranormal movies, but the first one was okay. I did enjoy the first one. Of course, the scary movies is what you can and can't see. Paranormal Ascendancy. I don't think I've ever watched this one yet. I might have seen it, but it kind of looks bad. And we have the Predator 1 and 2, the classic movies. I don't think I've ever actually seen Predator 1 or 2, but the original with Arnie on there. Classic movies. We have Dead Rising Watchtower. The movie based on the Dead Rising. I'm not entirely sure if this is based on a particular film, a game. I think it is Frank West. I could be wrong though. It kind of looks like it's based on the third one because of the weapon he's got there. I think there is also another one as well. Ghost Boat. It's not Ghost Ship, it's Ghost Boat. If it's anything like Ghost Ship, it might be pretty awesome. Then we have the two Silent Hill movies, Silent Hill and Revelation. The first one's actually pretty good. I enjoyed the first one. Really enjoyed this movie. As video game adaptations go, they're not too bad. First one sort of follows more like the second game, the first and second game, whereas the Revelation sort of follows kind of like the third game. They are their own things, like the Resident Evil movies, but they do kind of, you know, they do kind of follow the games a little bit. Cannibal Holocaust, one of the most notorious movies for being banned, because apparently this movie was, you know, at the time was so real that people thought that the guy actually killed the people off because he told them to go underground for a while and off the grid. But the only thing that was real in this movie was the animals that they killed in the movie was actually real, like the bugs and the monkeys and things. So that's kind of why it got banned. But it's very tame by today's standards. Ghost Ship. Really love this movie. This is one of my favourite sort of paranormal, supernatural style movies. Absolutely love this movie. The opening in this movie is so cool. Highly recommend you check out Ghost Ship if you haven't. Great movie. And we have Hannibal. Anthony Hopkins one. Haven't watched any of the Hannibal movies. And we have Paranormal Entity 2. This one's about John Wayne Gacy. They're trying to find the ghost of John Wayne Gacy. I didn't really care for this one. Thought it was a bit crappy. Then we have Meat Grinder, another sort of very dark and graphic film. Saw was just an appetizer. Welcome to the main course. Kind of looks like cannibalism. Kind of reminds me a bit of that, you know, that story of the dark web where the guy paid to get eaten or something like that. I don't know. And we have Krampus, based on the urban legend of Krampus. I've heard this is actually kind of funny with the teddy bear. We have Julia X, still sealed. Sex, Blood and Revenge, that's just the first date. Kind of looks over the top and violent, sort of a revenge flick almost. No one, Ving Rhames is in this. So, As Above, So Below, actually in my opinion, one of the best horror movies of the last few years. Really enjoyed this movie as sort of real life independent style movies go. I really like the concept of this movie. It's basically about them going into the catacombs in France, but I really like the whole catacombs style. Really enjoyed this movie. If you haven't seen this, I highly recommend this one. Really enjoyed that. The House of Wax remake. not the Vincent Price one, the remake. Okay, nothing special though. Bram Stoker's Dracula, of course. The Keanu Reeves one, I believe. Gary Oldman, yeah, I think it's the Keanu Reeves one. Dead End. I'm not really too sure what this is. From the same creators of Jeepers Creepers and Twin Peaks. So sort of like a Blair Witch style thing there going on. Rob Zombie's Halloween Part 2. I don't think I've seen the first Rob Zombie one, so I need to get the other Rob Zombie Halloween. Pulse, scariest movie of the year. Actually looks pretty good. The special effect kind of look crappy, but yeah. Paranormal Entity, The Awakening, the fourth one. This one was okay. I thought this one was better than the second and the third one. And then the third one. This third one isn't even nothing to do with paranormal. This one's basically about it's like a exorcism sort of documentary style. It's basically what inspired the movie The Exorcist style, like that. Episode 50, paranormal movie. I might have seen this movie. I can't remember. One Missed Call, still sealed. I'm selling the other one. Sort of the remake of the classic Japanese one. Haven't seen the Japanese one. I do want to see the Japanese one, or if it's Korean, I can't remember. Okay movie. Another Krampus, still sealed at the moment. Bloody Sexy and Unforgiving. Looks kind of cool. Then we have the Japanese The Ring, the original. From what I hear, this one is so much better than the remake. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I can't remember if I've seen this movie. Goosebumps 2. I don't think I've seen the first one. More of a family-friendly horror movie, I guess you can call it. Faces of Death 2. I do need the first and the third one. These are basically, it's not real, it's basically like documentaries and real life stuff that actually happened in the news and things. Nothing special. Same with the fourth one. Just kind of reminds me of that movie ABCs of Death, if you've seen that, which I do want to get a DVD version of. Resident Evil Degeneration. I actually like these animated Resident Evil films. They're very, very faithful to the games. The Crazies. I think I might have seen this movie. Nice lenticular cover there. Pretty good movie from what I remember. Rampage. I actually like this movie. I thought it was pretty good. As far as big monster movies go, you know, of course, based on the video game, but what can you do with a video game? But I thought the Rock and George, you know, the monkey George, had a pretty cool bond. It was kind of funny at times. The original Asian version of The Grudge, Ju-on the Grudge as it's known, very dark and thing. I don't think I've seen this version. I hear it's much better. Then we have Blade 2 and Trinity. Of course, Triple H is in Blade Trinity. If I remember correctly, he's in one of them. I like the Blade movies. They are pretty shitty, but I like them for what they are. They're nothing great by today's standards, but at the time they were okay. I do have the first one. It's obviously somewhere else. Then we have the Final Destination movies. The original, which I do like the original. I thought the original was pretty good. Of course, the whole concept of someone sees how they're going to die, escapes death, and then basically death chases them all down. The second one, I think the second one was okay. The third one, not as good in my opinion. You can change the course of the film in this one. I'll have to give that a go actually and see what the different. A 10 out of 10. That's some bullshit. I do like the concept of this one with the roller coasters. Final Destination 3D. This is the 4th film. Not as great. The 5th one, however, the final one, there is a 6th one coming out from what I heard. This one, I actually really enjoyed the 5th one. I enjoyed this one, but the ending to this one is a twist. I'm not going to give away the ending, but the ending is a twist ending and makes you go, wow, okay, I did not expect that. Then we have The Haunting of Whaley's House. Sort of reminds me of the Amityville. We have The Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2, the remakes. I enjoyed these movies. I enjoyed the first one. I can't remember if I've seen the second one. They're actually pretty good movies. They're not as bad as you think. And then the last two, we have Night Watch, which I believe is a Russian film. There's also Day Watch as well, from what I hear. I think it's like vampires or something like that. And then the last one is the last house on the left, from the same creators of The Hills of Eyes. Yeah. So there we have part 1 of the DVD collection. We still got a lot to go. I'm going to move my Blu-rays around anyway. As you can see, I've been selling my Xbox 360 stuff. Some of it has been selling pretty well, which is nice. But like I said, some of these DVDs that you see here might be going up for sale at some point. If I get Blu-ray versions and stuff. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see how we go. But there will be another mail day video coming when the last few things turn up. Because I've got some pretty good bundle deals on some bundles. Bit of mixed stuff in there. And so anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. Let me know in the comment below. What is your favourite genre? And what's your favourite film of all time? And of course, guys, let me know, do you collect DVDs? Do you think DVDs are worth collecting in this day and age? Do you prefer Blu-rays? Let me know. Always nice to know. And as always, guys, follow me, subscribe if you haven't already. Up when we get to 400 subscribers, we'll be doing a giveaway. There'll be 2 giveaways, a game giveaway and a movie giveaway. So, I'm not too sure what's going to be yet, but we will see. And as always, guys, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch at The Mad Kiger. Got today to myself for a few hours, so I'm going to play some Xbox in a minute, and I'm not sure what my next playthrough is going to be. I might play Lego Batman, because it's a nice, easy one to beat. Yeah. So, as always, guys, and check out the eBay store, KYILL_7 if you want to get some stuff on there, help it out, make some room. And as always, guys, have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and bye bye.